Alright, so I thought starting off the stream with reading some hate comments would be a great idea, so let's get started. Let's start with number one. I don't really remember these, to be honest. I just got them into the OPS thing, and I'm gonna show them one by one. I think I have like 13 or something, but let's get into it. What was that intro? I came here interested in hearing compelling arguments for the existence of God, and you start off with ableist slurs. Shame on you, brother. You know, this ableist slur thing is so retarded. It's funny because the ableist slur is the retarded. It's the word retarded. Like, people can't even handle the word retarded anymore. It's like now, because I say it so much, it's one of the main words in my vocabulary. I have people coming, like, saying to me, "Ooh, well, you're using the R word." The R word? Really? You're so much of a faggot you can't use the word retard? The hell is wrong with you? So, I don't really care. Yeah, I'll just keep saying retard. Ableist slur. These people, what these people are very good at, they're not good at making money. They're not good at creating things. They're not good at anything important. But what they're good at is making up words to feel offended. Like ableist slur. What the hell is that? You're a retard. I am fully convinced this guy's an atheist who knows how moronic he looks and sounds and is trying to profit from people responding to him. Maybe I am an atheist. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a mental illness, bro. Tell me you're a virgin without telling me you're a virgin. Well, I actually am a virgin. Saving for my wife. Garbage video from a hateful waste of air. A waste of air that is also hateful. Wow. Now, is it hateful to call someone a waste of air? Because, I mean, I'm hateful. I'm assuming because I used the word retarded. Is it hateful to call someone a waste of air, or, is it completely arbitrary? You don't exist. There was this one philosopher, and I got this from WLC. He had a student who rushed in and asked the professor, "Do I even exist?" And the professor said, "Who's asking?" So, do I exist? There's the answer. This is comedy, right? Yeah, all my videos are comedy. I'm the funniest guy on this platform. You have you have never read your own disgusting book of deceiving and hates. Because no decent human being living his life by respecting others and don't do any sort of misogyny, racism, or gender discrimination ain't find the Bible, which is just a bunch of mythos, legends, and other kind of fictional writing done by barbarian savages, mostly completely Hellenized using mythological materials from all countries and culture around canon, and do the rewrite to make fit the narrative with their perverted, disgusting way of living. In short, everyone who do what you do, promoting, protecting lies, lies and fictions written in the Bible, suffer from a severe form of mental ill, cognitive dissonance, and Dunning-Kruger syndrome, or they are a bunch of jerk a-holes who adore F others live and mind. You're a retard. Next. Wow. Maybe instead of calling atheists stupid, you should learn to explain your points better. You seem wholly unqualified to explain an array of arguments around a religious belief. In fact, you seem hard-pressed to explain any one of the arguments involving religious belief with any assurance or conviction. Some of them, you directly admit you don't remember what they are and or can't explain them properly, but you rank them anyways, and all the while you contend that atheists are ignorant. It's difficult to envision anyone failing to see the blatant projection you engage in. Atheists are retarded, Christians are cool. If you're an atheist, you're automatically a retard. Wow. What a great way to show the people the love of God and totally not drive them even farther away than they have already been driven. Being called a slur totally shows me that religion is one of love and peace, and definitively makes me want to repent. Did biblical Jesus preach love and non-violence? Sure, but what Jesus said didn't really matter to you. Doesn't really matter to you when you know everything, right? So first of all, I do know everything, but also, Jesus, yeah, sure. At times he preached love and nonviolence, but the overall message is do the right thing. And sometimes it's the right thing to call people retards. And I had a few Christians comment on this video. I don't know if I have it here, because I don't really consider it a hate comment, but some Christians are like, whoa, dude, you can't talk to them like that, because, you're not showing the love. That's very surface level thinking. I think very deeply about things. Okay, I always go very deep, 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 and deep. Okay, and when I go all the way to the back of the wall, you kind of realize this is the way to go about it. If you know, you know. If you know anything about marketing, you know anything about persuasion, you would know that this is actually a smart way of doing it. Because I've tried the other way. I tried being nice, and you know what? They left the same comments. I'll make a video. I wouldn't even say anything rude, actually. I would just make a regular video, regular schmegular, make some points, and I would just get comments calling me a retard. Stupid. I don't like you. I hate you. You're ugly. Obviously, that one's obviously false. Last one. Actually, all of them are false. Everything they say is wrong, because they're mentally ill. Like, everything's backwards in their head. So, what's the point of being nice when you can actually... Actually, I'm not going to leak it. If you're smart, you know what I'm doing. Coming out of the gates with personal attacks paired with an ableist slur does not make you look cool or edgy or bad A. It utterly tanks your credibility, and if you care at all about anyone actually taking remotely seriously, then do better. Disappointing, really. Oh, if you care at all, okay. No, he said it right, I said it wrong. Low IQ. Next one. For such a self-proclaimed genius, all of his conclusions are empty, unsubstantiated assumptions. Hell, he thinks pseudo, or pseudo. How does he want to pronounce? I don't care. It's pronounced pseudo. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. Pseudo is pronounced pseudo, okay? Anyone who does it otherwise is a retard. Yeah, I'm using ableist slurs. Get mad at me. Dude, I have some bad news for you. This is a huge poster of your ignorance. Do yourself a favor and take it down before too many people see it. Now, I want the whole world to know I'm the smartest person on YouTube. Alright, last one. Wow, blaze through that. Fine-tuning is S tier. Sheesh. Tell me you've really got nothing. You've really got nothing. My, look at how well this hole fits me, said the puddle of water. Actually pathetic. So, it's funny that we end off with this because there's actually something to say about this. This is the anthropic principle response to the fine-tuning argument. And the fine-tuning argument for God essentially says that there's a bunch of constants and quantities that if this is the range it could have been, and it's more like you can't see it. Like, look at my muscles. Come on. Okay. But it's more like this. Just pretend my arms are extending like 5, 10, 100 times the distance they're going, right? And within that, this is the range that accepts human life. For example, gravity. I mean, gravity's a little bit bigger, so other ones are kind of like this, but gravity, we all know what gravity is, right? So gravity's more like this. If gravity is outside of this range here, and it's like over here, which is all of this, then human life wouldn't be able to exist. And there's so many constants and quantities like this, in order to write it out in odds, you would have to put like... You can't even write it out in standard numbers. You gotta start using letters. Okay, that's how big it is. And the anthropic principle response to that, and are like, okay, well, and even like people like Richard Dawkins, even that moron, says, yeah, there's fine-tuning in the universe. Right? Fine-tuning in terms of the constant quantities being in this extraordinarily small range. But the way they try to go about it, try explaining, is by saying, well, the anthropic principle... We live in a fine-tuned universe, or excuse me, it's not a surprise we live in a fine-tuned universe, because we live in a fine-tuned universe, essentially a circle. Like, because the question we're asking is, okay, well, why is the universe fine-tuned? Is there an explanation? And they're like, oh, well, we just live in a fine-tuned universe. We just happen to be the puddle of water that fits in the hole, like the anthropic principle says. What a response, bro. You're just essentially saying, okay, yeah. We just are. Anyways, that was fun. So, let's get on to the next thing. Oh yeah, so SpongeBob teaching you how to be a man. This is a good one. It just comes completely out of left field, right?